Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Spider, and welcome back to another review. And with a new Deadpool Wolverine movie out, it reminded me of this classic set. So I dug through my LEGO collection and pulled it out for this review. And this is the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Wolverine's Chopper Showdown. Set number 6866. So yeah, bit of an older set from 2012, which some may consider the heyday of Marvel. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's start by taking a look at the packaging. We'll just move all these out of the way, put all those out of the way, move up the camera just a little bit, and get the box. I gotta put it at an angle so the light doesn't glare. Yeah, so here we have the box. You got LEGO Marvel Superheroes, you got X-Men. Oh no, that's X-Men. That's Wolverine. Which he is a X-Men. You got a nice little picture of the set. You got all the stuff about the set. Comic adventure included. And you got all the minifigures. You got the back of the set, which tells you all the things that it can do. You got the top of the set. You got the bottom of the set. You got the side. Nice picture of Wolverine. You got the other side. Which I put a reflective Marvel sticker on there in my youth because I don't know why I did that actually. That's it for the box. Now, on to the instructions. So the instructions have that same nice picture as the packaging did. You open it up. And it tells you how to build all the things, how to do all the stuff. And you got all the pieces that come with the set. And you got this little picture where he's cutting his hair to look like his, which is neat. And then, as always, win! Alright. Now, for that comic that was talked about earlier. You got that, a nice little picture there. A little cartoony thing. Got some advertisements. You got some stuff with Captain America, for some reason. More advertisements. And then finally we get the pictures that are relevant to the set. You got Deadpool and Wolverine, they're fighting each other. And they're fighting, and then Magneto intervenes, because he's a prick, I guess. I don't know. And then that's the end of that. So, that's it for that. Now on to the actual set. I thought we'd start off with the minifigures, so let's get into that. So to start off the minifigures, I thought we would begin with Magneto. So here we got good old Magneto in his classic red and purple costume, which looks very nice. And man, is Magneto ripped. I mean, look at that. Look at those abs. He's also got a little collar thing there. Pretty cool. He's got his helmet, which looks quite nice, and I believe this is the first time that helmet was ever used. It's a brand new piece, so that's cool. We got his face, which looks quite nice, and he's got some bushy eyebrows, man. Look at those. Looks pretty cool. He's got a purple cape, and I've heard that that was the first time they ever used a purple cape, but I couldn't find anything confirming that, so I don't know if that was someone just making it up or if it's true. I have no idea. But the minifigure does come with an alternate head. Here we have the alternate head, and it's basically just him going, grrr! You know, just him snarling. We'll get a better look at that. Yeah. It's quite nice. And you have the back of the figure, which is covered by the cape, so we'll just swoop that around. Some nice back printing, and then you got that little collar thing continuing on the other side. So, yeah. It's pretty nice. And he comes with a little round 2x2 piece, which you can stand on. You can pretend he's using that to float, as he always does. And, it was originally gray, but as you can see, I colored it silver when I was younger, because in my mind, it's supposed to be metal, and metal is always silver. So, I did that. So yeah, this was the very first Magneto figure they ever made, and I think they did a really good job with him. Next up, we got Wolverine, and see he's got that classic grumpy Logan face, and they got this hairpiece, which I think was a perfect choice. It does a very good job of capturing Logan's iconic hairstyle. And you got his classic red and blue suit. Red and blue? Sorry, yellow and blue. Yellow and blue suit. This looks really nice. You got the blue stripe, which continues all the way down onto the leg. That's pretty cool. Some nice pieces of print in there. And he also has an alternate face. And much like Magneto's, it's just him going, grrr! You know, he's just him snarling. Looks quite nice. You can take off the hair. See some of those details. Did a really good job with the faces. Yeah. You got the back of the figure, which looks very cool. And a little detail that I really, really appreciate is that they have the cowl printed on the back because he doesn't come with a mask, which I think is a really, really cool little detail. I love that they put that on there. It's pretty cool. And of course, no Wolverine would be complete without his claws, which I believe was also the first time that these pieces were ever used in a Lego set. So that's pretty cool. So just take the figure, put on the claws, putting on the claws, put on the claws, put on the claws. Hang on, come on. It's not wanting to cooperate. Hang on. Hang on, just bear with me here. Hang on. Alrighty. So we have Wolverine all clawed up, and he is ready to slice and dice. So yeah, overall, really cool little figure. Especially since, just like Magneto, this was the first Wolverine figure that LEGO ever made. They did a very good job with him. And then finally, we have the third and probably most desired figure of this set, Deadpool. So you can see Deadpool there. He's got all his little pouches, because of course you can't have Deadpool without pouches. And you got his nice red mask with the black and white eyes. Just overall did a very, very good job, especially since, much like all the other figures, this was their very first Deadpool minifigure. So yeah, did a very good job. You got the back of the figure with even more pouches, and oh dang it, some of the paint's scratching off the back of them. That sucks, but what are you gonna do? And like the others, he comes with some accessories. So let me put them all on. So here we have Deadpool all armed up, and he looks pretty dang cool. It comes with a blaster, which you may remember from some of the LEGO Alien Conquest sets. Looks very, very nice. And he's got some swords and a thing to hold the swords. It's pretty cool. So you can pull out the swords. And I did color them silver. I originally colored both of them silver, but I lost the other sword, and so I replaced it with that one. But again, same mentality with that. You know, the blade is supposed to be silver, so when I was a kid, I colored it silver. You can put that in his hand. And he looks pretty dang cool with the sword. And if you want, you can have both swords going. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. So he's got both swords going. This looks pretty cool. And I also kind of wish they came with 2 guns, because Wolverine's kind of known for having 2 guns and 2 swords, but it's still pretty cool as is. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the minifigures, and overall, they nailed them. They all look really, really nice. But now, on to the actual set. So to start things off, we have this little motorcycle, which is done Very nice. It's all kind of plain and simple, but it's supposed to be Logan's motorcycle, and he doesn't really seem like the kind of guy who would have a very special motorcycle. So yeah, I think it fits. It looks quite nice. And it can stand up on its own, but it can't really do... Oh, never mind. It can do it on Lego. So yeah, that's nice. It can stand up on its own. It's a lot easier on an actual flat surface. And you can take Wolverine and put him on it. Obviously, you gotta take off his claws. So you just put him on. There we go. Then you got Wolverine on his motorcycle. And unfortunately, there's not really any place to put his claws. They just kind of fall. At least no official way. You can actually plug them onto the bike like that. It's not in the instructions, at least I don't think it is. But you can do it. So if you want, you can store the claws on the bike. So that's pretty cool. Now on to the main part of the set. The big old helicopter. So here we got the helicopter. And it looks quite nice. You got a big old propeller on top, which you can spin to your heart's content. Then you got the two rotors on the tail, which is very nice. You got the front of the helicopter. You got some two red lights there. You got some wheels, so the helicopter can roll. Rolls very nice too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You got these little flaps back here, so you can fold those down if you so wish. And just fold down the flaps. I'm not quite sure what these are supposed to be. I'm not too familiar with how helicopters work, so they're just kind of neat little flaps you can fold down. So yeah, and of course, as any classic Lego set has, you got some flick fire missiles, and the missiles are silver. And this isn't actually me coloring them; they actually are just silver, and it's not hard to focus in on them. Hang on. There you go. You got some nice silver missiles, so I really like that. I don't know why. It just kind of seems like Lego usually uses like some variation of white or gray or black, or maybe even a translucent color, but no, they went silver this time, and honestly, I really like that. Not quite sure why, but I do. Looks quite nice. And because it's got missiles, I thought, let's test out those missiles and see how strong they are by taking it to the firing range. Alright, so we got the firing range set up. Shed up. I don't know why I said that. So we're gonna flick the missile at him and see if I can knock him down. So I'm gonna move him off camera so I can do it and not accidentally hit the camera. Yeah, hang on. Dang it, can't aim. Hang on. Okay. There we go. So yeah, knocks over a minifigure pretty easily. Alright, next up we got this little random minion thing. Alright, so let me aim it up. See how it does. That didn't go far at all. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, I can't aim for crap, so hopefully there's less shot making. Let me put it closer. Nope, still can't hit for crap. Dang it. Never did have the best aim. Okay, hang on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, set, work with me. You're embarrassing me here. Alright, so I finally hit it, and it didn't really knock it over. So, that pretty much concludes the segment of the firing range. Alright, so yeah, missiles are not super strong on this, but that makes sense. They just kind of rely on, you know, however hard you can flick. You can sort of just only knock over Lego figures, which honestly is fine when you think about it, because what else are you going to be shooting it at? So yeah, missiles are pretty cool. And they come with 4 of them. I didn't mention that earlier. So you got 4 missiles. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, pop off the propeller so we can see inside the cockpit. So you can see you got a kind of a makeshift chair in there. You can't really see. Hang on. Get some light and kind of see it. So you can see you got a little makeshift chair in there. And you also got this little control panel, which I swear this panel was everywhere at one point. Around this time, I feel like every set had that panel in it at one point. And you can, in fact, take Deadpool and put him in the copter. So let's do that. You do have to take his swords off in order to do this. So let's get him in there. You can see he sits comfortably in there. His gun is kind of facing awkwardly, but you know, he can still do it. Assemble it all back together. So yeah, we have Deadpool in his helicopter. Why did that focus less than what it was before? Well, that sucks anyways. So yes, you can have Deadpool in the copter. It's pretty cool. And unlike Wolverine's claws, where they don't really have a designated place to go, Deadpool's swords do actually have a place to go. These little clips at the end of the copter, and you can clip on the swords there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that they did, at least for Deadpool's swords, have a place to put his weapons. That's quite nice. And as for the rest of the helicopter, you do have a open area where you can just kind of put whatever in. And if you want, you can actually put the figures in there. Alright, so I took Magneto's cape off because it's kind of a pain in the butt to sit a figure down with a cape on. So, you just set him down right in there. And Wolverine can sit down right beside him. And put the top on. And bada bing, bada boom. You can sit all the minifigures inside the helicopter. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, overall, I think this is pretty dang cool. I really like this helicopter. I also like doing that a lot. Honestly, my only problem that I have with it is the placement of the wheels. It's got wheels on the bottom, which, yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's got wheels. So if you want, the copter can roll. So that's quite nice. But yeah, the wheels, they're all facing forward. But because of that, it kind of makes it so you can easily sort of knock it down. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. So what I like to do is just take the wheels and just flip them around. Just take them and put them on like so, so that they're facing that way. And that makes it a lot more difficult to tip it. You can see I'm really hitting it and it just will not tip backwards like it did before. So yeah, that's the only thing that I like to change on this set. Everything else is quite nice. So yeah, it's a pretty cool helicopter. Now, on to size comparisons. Alright, so we have the size comparisons starting up. To begin, compare it with a Pack of Destruction minifigure Mothra. The Pack of Destruction minifigure Godzilla. Here it is with the Lego Alien Conquest Alien Defender. Like I said, it has the same gun that Deadpool has. I guess that is literally the only reason why I compared it with that. Here it is with the Spider-Man 3 Black Suit Spider-Man. Figure I reviewed quite a while ago. And here it is with the NECA Aliens Xenomorph Warrior from 2013. Why that? Well, because Alien and Marvel are actually having a crossover right now. That's why. There's a little back down. And finally, here it is with the previous review, the Transformers Universe Energon RC. I'm actually surprised it's still standing up, despite she's... Oh, there you go. So that's pretty much it for the size comparisons. Now, measuring time. Whoops. Tap on the camera with it. So here we have measuring in the helicopter is about... Can't really see it. Helicopter is about almost 9 inches long. And the propeller itself is also almost about 9 inches. And it stands at about 4 inches at the propeller. And the little motorcycle is about 2 inches long. So that's pretty much it for the set. So, yeah. Overall thoughts, it's pretty dang cool. I really, really like it. I had a lot of fun with it when I was a kid, and it's still kind of a fun set now. It's still a pretty fun set now. So yeah, I really do like it. And if you wanted this set for yourself, yeah, I kind of got some bad news. This set has skyrocketed in price over the years, and it seems to just get more and more expensive as the years go by. Right now, if you wanted to get this set complete, it's going to be like over $100. And if you want it brand new in the box, it's basically going to be like $400. So, yeah, this may be the most expensive set, expensive Lego set that I own. Heck, it's probably the most expensive toy that I own. Man, I did not know it was going to get that much. But it's obviously it's because of Deadpool. They don't really make a lot of Deadpool figures. In fact, I think this was the only, like, just normal set that he ever came with. So, yeah, it is really, really expensive. But, yeah, but for its original price, which was only around, like, $20, it was definitely worth it. I think it is pretty cool. I keep picking up the motorcycle because it's fun to fidget with. Anyways, so yeah, it's a really cool set. The helicopter is slightly dated. I say slightly because the tail is all blocky. I feel like they would have, you know, made it a little more rounder nowadays. But it's still fine. I still like it. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really recommend it for $400 because, yeah, that's just ridiculous. Again, I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but $400, man. I can't say the set is worth that much. But it was definitely worth its original price, I would say. But that's pretty much all I got to say about this set. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you later. Sayonara. Bye.